Alright, now we're going to go over the actual initial setup of trackers in Aware GPS. Like everything else in Aware, it's pretty straightforward. Go to the setup spot. It's going to land on the tracker setup right here. So let's say we get some more GPS trackers in the mail because we ordered them because we have some new technicians that need to start. You just go here, add a new tracker, put in the code that's in the side of the tracker. Once that code has been typed in, which I don't have one right now, it's going to go to this little screen right here. And then you just put in their information. What's their name? What group do they belong to? Maintenance or repairs, or no group? What's the VIN number on the van? What is the actual odometer reading? Or estimated, this will actually be nothing at the time. You'll put in the current odometer reading, whatever that is, and then you put the number. So let's say Ranger 33, let's just say it's Ranger 45. You just put the Ranger number in. So you add the tracker, you punch in that code, it brings you to this screen, you fill out the corresponding information, current odometer, and the actual truck number, and then save it. Once it's been saved, it pops up on this screen. So let's say something's going on with a tracker, it's giving you a hard time. Yesterday, Charlie's actually, it was reporting very sporadically. I came in, I checked the map, saw that he didn't have a lot of geofence notifications, so I ran a report on him, and it was showing that he was all over the map. So I actually went back to his to Ion Pool Care, and I went to the schedule, and I looked at every single job that he had gone to, and checked the photos from the last 2 or 3 weeks on each job, just to make sure. Because then every photo was different. The maintenance cards were filled out, accordingly. Didn't look like he was tampering with anything. So I called him and told him, hey, something's going on. I need you to unplug your GPS tracker from the OBD sensor port. Just leave it unplugged for like 20 minutes, then plug it back in. He plugged it back in. I immediately got a tamper alert letting me know that, okay, cool, it's working. It's got a signal. Then I came in here and I actually hit troubleshoot tracker. Again, just for the sake of it, I hit troubleshoot tracker. That sends a code to it to reset it, do a hard reboot, and since then it's actually been working fine. So that's what you can do in this case. That's something that happens very, very rare, but it did happen. If it continues to happen and I see something going on with that tracker, I would go to the support tab and let them know what's going on so they can send me a new one because it's not working properly. And that's tracker setup. Alert settings is in the alerts tab. This is just a redundant page so you can get to it quickly. User management. We don't need any more users. Scott is the user. You can add a new account if you've ever been, if you're ever asked to add an account, but there's no need to. This is the one that we use. We have our group set up. This is where you actually assign them individually to their groups. You can add new groups. Say there's one for the office. I'm not going to have one. We don't have office vehicles. But if we get office vehicles, you can create an office group and then start assigning people to company cars, things along those lines. But you can also edit this, change the name, delete the group, whatever you would like to do. You can assign them inside their tracker setup. Right here, here's the group that he is assigned to. You can change it right there. And that is the group setup. And that is it. This is where you can get the mobile apps. You will never have to use this because we don't integrate with anything. It's real cut and dry. Set up the tracker, assign the appropriate information. If you want to modify some alert settings while you're here, you're welcome to. And that is it. That is using the setup page. And that is everything that Aware GPS does in regards to what we need it for. Always remember you have the help and support tab. You also have live chat. These people, they move quick, they respond fast, and they always help really quickly. It's good GPS tracking company, and I'm glad that we started to use them. Don't be afraid to ask questions of people in the office. Don't be afraid to reach out to Aware as well and ask them questions.